Happy February. We're still in wave 4, but I think we're very close to a resolution. This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so the market rallied yesterday again, pushing just over 4,500 before pulling back a little bit into the close, and we are now at a major tipping point of the market. This is the point where we either go down and get that fifth wave to close out bigger wave 4, or we find out that the bottom is in. Now, I will get into all that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, guys, so with the rally up to 4,500, the market is at the tipping point. It can either accelerate from here and start wave 1 of 5 up, or it can fall down from here and start wave 1 of 5 down. I'll jump into the charts here and take a look. Okay, guys, here we are on the 5-minute futures chart, and we are still zoomed in here because this is where the action is taking place. And until we get some resolution here, there's no need to zoom out because everything in the next few days is going to happen in this area. So with the move up today, we're kind of at the line in the sand moment between the bears and the bulls and who's going to take control of the market. You see off this low over here that we're still calling wave 3 of C, we would be looking for a wave 4 up, which is what we've gotten so far, we think, and then a wave 5 down to complete this structure to really make the bottoming structure look better. But with as oversold as the market is, this can be the bottom and we can be going up from here. So let's look at what this is. So to me, this is a pretty clear A, B, C structure up for A, B, C structure down for B, and then we're trying to get this 5 waves up, which I tried to complete today for this wave C to complete wave 4. Okay, that's the primary count right now based on these structures. They're very ugly. They aren't clean patterns, and they look much more like a corrective structure than an impulsive one. So it looks like an A, B, C up from here. It did push just above the 1.0 extension at 44.99, and then it started to fall back from there and has not regained anything with any force. But it really hasn't fallen off either. We should see a sharp drop if this is going to be wave 1 of 5 down to complete wave 4 down here in this 4150 to 4100 range. So that is the primary count, that we are in an ABC move up and that we've likely topped in this C wave. They could, I guess, push a little bit higher here, but with the structure where it's at and being at the 1.0 extension, it really seems like this was kind of the top of that wave if that's the pattern that's going to play out. Now, the alternative pattern is, because we are so oversold on the daily chart, this market has a ton of energy to support a big rally. Okay, so they can just start gaining momentum. If they can push it up over 4,500, they can start gaining momentum and quickly push this to 4,600 and kind of leave the bears in the dust at that point. All right, in that case, we would have to count it as a leading diagonal because the structures, again, are still 3 waves. And we know that diagonals, all 5 waves count as ABC structures. So you'd have ABC up in 1, ABC down in 2, and then we'd be working on wave 3 up, and then get a wave 4 down, and then get a wave 5 up towards the all-time highs around 4780 to 4800 from there. So that is kind of the alternate count and the bullish count, and it's mostly supported by the fact that we've been so oversold. Structurally, it looks better with another low, but with the oversold nature of the MACD and the types of rallies we've seen when the MACD is that oversold, it's very possible that the bottom is in and we race up from here. So remember, guys, we bought longer longs down here at about 42.20, I believe, somewhere around there, for the end of June expiration. And if they take off from here, we're going to have that low locked in. Today, we bought some protective puts up here at the top, because if they pull back, okay, to this low, we'll make a whole bunch of money on these puts, and we'll take that money and buy more longs here to add to this position in June. Okay, so this is the strategy you use to try to buy bottoms, because it's very hard to find the exact bottom and know that the market's going to come back down, because nobody knows that. You buy close to a bottom, okay, and then as the market moves up and you hit key levels like we're hitting now, this 1.0 extension of a wave C that looks very clean, we buy puts here looking for the sharp move down in this 4 wave, and we got them for like $1.40, I think, and we're up about $11 on our longer longs. So if we go to 0 on these because this goes high and our longer longs go to $15, then it's not a loss that matters in the big scheme of things, but it protects us should this thing crash down. We'll make a whole bunch of money on those puts and then use that money to buy more longs down here at a lower price, cost average down, and then capture the move up. Okay, guys, so that's kind of how you use longer long strategy at the bottom of big moves like this, of extreme moves, to really max out your risk reward in trading. So that's it. Just two paths we're tracking today. Guys, if you like the information I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group, okay? There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it will bring you over to Facebook. Okay, once you get to Facebook, you do have to get approved to get into my group, but the only thing that I ask is you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so hit that subscribe button down below. Come on over to Facebook and I'll get you in. And this week is really important to get into my group. Okay, there was a Facebook Live I did on Sunday. If you scroll down here, you will see it somewhere a little further down. Right here, this Facebook Live is what you're looking for. You're going to want to check that out. There's a bunch of exciting information in there. One of the things is that we're expanding into the NASDAQ in the next couple of weeks. I'll be doing that. And so we'll have videos for the NASDAQ as well as many other really cool features. So you're really going to want to go watch that video, find out what it's all about so you can be part of an incredible trading community. Okay, guys? Key takeaways for today, guys. Two very simple patterns here. We're either at the top of this move here and looking for this pullback in wave 5 of C to complete this bigger wave 4, which is our primary count, or the bulls have had enough and they're ready to go because of the oversold nature of the market and push this thing higher in an unorthodox bottom rally. And this was wave 4's bottom here, and we start the charge up towards 4,600. All right, guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.